My wife and I and family love the outdoors.
As a young working professional in Alaska, trails have given me a livelihood and also really are one of my main passions.
I was chairman of this area of Anchorage for 20 years, approximately, give or take a couple days. My main concern is the bike path that we'd like to see go across Lake Otis at 47th. That's the trail that leads up there.
And we're here at Campbell Park to highlight the importance of this connection across Lake Otis Parkway in Anchorage on the Campbell Creek Trail. For more than a decade, bike advocates and pedestrian advocates have highlighted this intersection as a place for needed bike and transportation infrastructure.
The big picture is maybe someday you get all the way from Seward to Fairbanks on trails. And that would be Anchorage and Alaska all getting connected.
We have amazing trails and we have amazing spots. We just don't quite have the connection.
I think it's an economic factor, both in terms of work, plus attracting people to live here and enjoy the outdoors that it connects us to.
Anchorage's Moose Loop is our destination trail for Anchorage. We're excited about the opportunities that destination trails bring to communities. There are two major connections on the Moose Loop that need federal dollars for infrastructure. One is right here at Campbell Park on the Campbell Creek Trail, and one is on Ship Creek. What we know about recreational trails is that people use them and people will fly to these destinations to do them, especially if it's a long trail and if it's a destination trail like the Moose Loop. People who fly here, people who come here to see Alaskans, they want to do the Moose Loop and they want to feel safe while they're doing it. And we see this legislation and the opportunity to add money for this federal grant program into the Transportation Reauthorization Bill as a huge step forward for biking, for walking, for improving public health.
When I came on the Assembly in 1991, this is one of my projects. I wanted to get this done. And now we're dealing with 2021. There was never the money to do this. We don't have the money here locally. But if we can get the federal dollars to come in and take care of this, we need it and the kids need it.
Alaska needs elected officials who take leadership positions on active transportation for bikes and trails and pedestrian infrastructure.
I am privileged to have Senator Sullivan and his family as my neighbor. I see them when they're home out jogging, so they use the things we're talking about. And I'm thankful that we have somebody like that takes the ball and works with it to get us the additional funding that we need.
Senator Sullivan, do what I did on the Anchorage Assembly. If you got an appropriation coming forward and you see a need, you can add this into it. You can add this amendment.
Thank you, Senator Sullivan, for co-sponsoring this important legislation, and we hope we'll take it to the next step by offering an amendment. S684 is critical for Alaska's future and for our nation's future as we look to build a more healthy population and a healthy economy.